Hello everyone, this is Fran with Somewhere in Time RVing and Miss Riley. Well, we've had a month to remember, that's for sure. Heading up to the Flaming Gorge in Wyoming. I did a couple of harvest hosts which were awesome, and I believe I did videos on them. If not, they're coming soon. I don't know how to edit, so I'm learning. But anyways, I spent a week at the Flaming Gorge, and the first day I got there, what a beautiful campsite right on the water facing the gorge. I get out of the RV on the side door, and just as I closed the door, it sounded like it locked. Now, my keys are in the ignition. No windows are open, Riley's inside, and what do you think? I started really panicking. It was quite warm. So I immediately went over to some neighbors that I saw a few campsites down, which were wonderful. It was two families and a teenage grandson. And they immediately came over to help, but unfortunately there wasn't anything they could do. We tried to open a window, which we did get open. Riley could get air, we could pet her. The grandson tried to get through, but his shoulders were just a little too wide. So on the way up to the camp masters, the state park ranger, to call to see if they had a locksmith in town. And to call one, you got a call stating that one of the gentlemen was able to get it open 45 minutes later. But what fiasco. Anyways, long story short, we were able to do so. So the word was get a key made. The second thing was never leave your rig without taking the keys. Well, it was a meetup with the solo RVers, Birds of a Feather, a part of Escapees Club. So the second, third day out, of course, we have a breakfast or coffee social meeting to go over everything and just to chit chat. And wow, and I took my sweatshirt and I put my keys in it because it was cool that morning. And an hour and a half later, I'm walking back and chatting with friends, and I take the sweatshirt off and lay it over my arms, and I lost my keys. Now, I can't move my rig. I can't go anywhere. This was a Wednesday, I think, or a Tuesday. We hunted for the keys day and night. We checked in with the ranger every day to see if somebody turned them in. We asked everyone in the campsite if they found any keys. Please turn them into the ranger. So lo and behold, my son and his wife, Ava sent me up the second set of keys. They were holding on to them overnight. I had to go down to the postmaster and get all the information for general delivery. So we did that, and sure enough, Thursday they arrived. Wednesday I was heading out to Rock Springs to the next social, which was the 63rd annual event with the Escapers. And arrived there on Friday. What a wonderful event. If none of you have done Wyoming, these are places you need to go. They're just miles and miles of vastness. The largest herd of wild horses are in Wyoming. From what I read in one of the brochures, over 6,000 roam wild in the state of Wyoming, and in Rock Springs, which is in the area of the gorge, over 2,500. I did go out and see some with a friend, and we did take some pictures of them roaming. It was just awesome. That's all I mean, just majestic really to see these wild horses roaming. So long story short, which is not so short, is it? headed into Sturgis. But in the meantime, two of my vents don't close. The main one over my bed has been broken for a while, but I did have that young teenager in the gorge push it down, so it's locked. But we found that the bathroom isn't working either. So I've got to get a mail address for a Amazon to be delivered, because the tech is going to be at Sturgis at our next Escapees event. It's I guess 5 or 6 days, and I'm really excited about it because I've never been, and I'll do some touring of the Black Mountains and everything all around that area. So after I get my key made, then I'm going to head down to South Dakota, and in the meantime try and find a way to get the delivery of the 2 new vents. So anyway, these things are made pretty poorly. I'm getting ones that have a fan in them. They're not the most expensive ones that are $300-400, but it's 2 something. So that by the time the tech puts them in, then it's going to end up costing $3 or